Hey everybody, it's Card Collecting Duo back with another video. And today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're not showing any cards or opening anything, but we're going to go through and share some of our favorite sports memorabilia items. And we picked out some of our best. This is actually suggested by, and this is a video response for Sammy Thunder, who's doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And he wanted to see some memorabilia, but we've been wanting to do this for a little while. At least I have been thinking about what we had.
Yeah.
Wanted to share it, so happy to do it. He's got a great channel, which I'll put a link in below, and we're going to go through some of our best here. So we'll kind of alternate, and we'll just tell a little bit about it, maybe, and then we'll show it. So first, we're going to do one honorable mention here, and Henry will show it.
All right. So it is a Celtics player who signed this, and
Celtics basketball too.
Yep, Celtics basketball, and you can see the player who signed this is Robert Parrish, former Celtics player, and it was a personalized autograph to my grandmother who gave it to us.
You can see there.
Yeah, Celtics are my favorite team, and we have an autograph of the player with Celtics basketball, personalized autograph, and it's a nice one to have.
I believe in the Hall of Fame, right?
Yep, I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Thank you, Henry. So here we're going to do the first item, and this is also in the worst condition, unfortunately. This is really falling apart here. We have a football, official football, signed by Lawrence Taylor, but this thing is like, even though it's never been used, still has the tag on it. It got deflated over time. It's pretty old, and I haven't been able to inflate it. In fact, when I was trying to inflate it, like the little rubber seal thingy kind of went in and then lost its seal, so it can't even inflate it through. It just leaks, and then this, I guess it's this leather or whatever material this is like falling apart just from touching it. It gets all over my fingers, so I just couldn't manipulate it anymore. But it's still nice. Got the Lawrence Taylor Hall of Fame '99 signed. This was it's from a long time ago, more than 20 or 30 years ago. It's from my father. Got it at a convention he went to, like not a sports convention, but something for work. But you like the Giants, right? So
yeah, this is a nice one.
Yeah, Lawrence Taylor's a Hall of Famer, a legend, one of the best linebackers ever, MVP. So there you go. So that's the first one that we have in our collection. Now the next. Okay, you go, Henry.
All right. Well, first one I'm going to show is this little mini batting, Yankees batting helmet, signed by Gio Urshela. So signed a few years ago when he was still on the Yankees, now on the Twins, got traded like a year ago. And he was my favorite player when he was on the Yankees, but unfortunately he did get traded. I think he got traded again this offseason.
Yeah, to the Angels.
To the Angels. We saw him in person at a card show, and he signed this. And yeah.
Good part of the collection now.
Yeah, now it's a good part of the collection.
All right, that's a nice one. And you talked to him too, briefly.
Yeah, briefly.
All right, so now we'll do the next one. All right, so the next one is this Spalding ABA basketball signed by Julius Erving, Dr. J. It's a nice one. There's another one I've had for a long time. I think my father got this for me also a long time ago, 20, 30 years ago. Has another signature mystery on it. We don't know who this is, and I don't remember. It looked like a Smith, like a J.L. Smith or A.J. Smith or something, number 3. Did a little trial and error trying to figure out who it is now. I don't know who it is. If anyone knows or has an idea, maybe put it in the comments. But the main signature on here is the Dr. J, and it's an ABA basketball. Really nice signature, still pretty clear. So that's a nice one too.
All right. So next one.
in the background there.
Yep, in the background. We have. Well, let's see if we lift this up.
Yeah. Okay.
We have Corey Webster, the first one on the left, cornerback for the Giants, who I believe had the game-winning interception on the NFC Championship. That led to the field goal against the Packers, and they went on to win the Super Bowl against the Patriots.
Okay.
Nice
autograph.
The next one is John Stark. Autographed, yep. Let's see the whole thing.
Yeah.
Could see that he's dunking over two Bulls players. One of them, I believe, is MJ.
Yeah. And Horace Grant.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, I don't remember what year, if it was before or after he, took time off. If it was either, I think it might have been like 98, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, and we also got that at a card show. We met him.
Yeah, he signed it in person.
And yeah, he signed it in person, and there you go. Two that are in the background.
All right. So those are some nice pieces of memorabilia there. And we'll do the next one. So next one is signed NBA basketball by Dennis Johnson. So you should like this, Henry. Dennis Johnson, former Celtic, played for other teams too, including Seattle. But he was part of the 1980s Celtics dynasty. He's a Hall of Famer. Unfortunately, he passed away about 15 years ago. But this is a really nice signature. My mother really liked him. She really liked the Celtics and liked Dennis Johnson in addition to Larry Bird. But this is a really nice signed Dennis Johnson basketball. All right, next one.
All right, so now we have our first not signed memorabilia. But this was, I caught this in the outfield during batting practice at Yankee Stadium. That one was 1 or 2 years ago.
I think it was 2021 season.
Yeah, so that was last year. I caught this.
You caught it on a fly.
On a fly.
In the outfield.
The outfield seats. This was only one of two baseballs that came to our side section.
Yeah, it was in the left field, outfield, left field seats in Yankee Stadium, which they don't hit too many home runs there in batting practice. Only two came there, and you caught one of them.
Yep.
So that was a great thrill, and that's a cool item.
Yep. I have good memories associated with it.
Yeah. So we hold on to this and just kind of keep it on the display a little bit. Okay, take that. All right, next one. And we have two more left. So this is the second and last one. This is a really cool thing. This is an autographed baseball from the 1968 St. Louis Cardinals that I have. This was been in our family for a while. Since that day it was signed, it was handed down to me by a family member. They a couple people, my family went to a game. I don't remember the story, but St. Louis and someone, they went into the clubhouse. I think they had friends who maybe someone worked for the Cardinals or was a reporter. They got in the clubhouse and they got this ball signed by the whole Cardinals team. Has a lot of legendary players on here. Has Bob Gibson. Interesting thing, Bob Gibson actually signed it twice. Maybe he forgot he signed it there and here. This one's a little faded. You can also see some others. Bob Tolan, under, and my hands are clean. And I'm being very careful with this. You can see Steve Carlton there. I believe Roger Maris on the, you can see Dick Schofield, Bob Tolan on the here on the side, another two Hall of Famers, Red Schoendienst, who was the manager, I think, or at least a coach, and Orlando Cepeda. Who else is on here? Hard to tell. Is that Lou Brock? Lou Brock right there. So really a lot of legends on this ball. And I have another autographed baseball, but from a different team, but it's not as good. So this is the best autographed baseball we have. And I think it's one of the most valuable autographed objects we have. So
Maybe the most.
Maybe.
Arguably.
Although we're going to get to the next one at number 1 right now. All right, so this last one is most meaningful to me. I've had it in my collection since the event, and it is this. It is a ticket for the Yankee game to David Cohn's Perfect Game, autographed by David Cohn. You could see he signs his autographs, PG Perfect Game, 7/18/99, and the ticket is from July 18th, 99, on a Sunday. So I was at this game. I went there. You were, fortunately I didn't take you with me, Henry. You weren't born yet. But I went with a friend from work, and I don't really remember why we decided to go, but we just decided to go, and it turned out to be a perfect game. It was a lot of fun. It's, not great seats. You can see it was tier reserved, upper deck, so at the top of the stadium there, but we were in it. $14, and I held on to the ticket. It's in pretty good condition. The autograph is good. Unfortunately, there's a little smudge on the 7 of the date when he signed it. That's the only thing with that signature. I got him to sign this in person. We saw him at a card show, so I had him do it, and I told him I was at the game. I don't know if he really paid attention, but it's a cool thing to keep this ticket ticket from Perfect Game. That Perfect Game, by the way, that game, and I remember this clearly, it was Yogi Berra Day, and they gave out to all the attendees these little Yogi Berra Day pins. Yeah. Where it had like a little picture of him or something, had the date, July 18th, Yogi Berra Day.
Yeah.
And he was there along with Don Larson in like the box, the owner's box. But I kept that pin, but I don't know where it is. So that would be a nice thing to have. It's somewhere, maybe in a drawer or box somewhere. I looked a little bit, I couldn't find it, and I haven't seen it in a long time, so I really don't know. But at that Perfect Game that Cohn threw, Don Larson was there and saw it because he was there honoring Yogi Berra. And they did a little thing before the game for him too. So there you go. So that's our items. We hope you enjoyed watching them. I want to thank everybody for kind of looking through this stuff of ours. And if you liked the video, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed before, we'd love it if you did. And we'll be back again with another video. Bye.
Bye.